Today we're going to focus on identity formation, the power of understanding how we form our identity, and as a parent, what you can do to help your child form an identity where they're more confident, more playful, more creative. As we continue to grow from infancy throughout our adolescent and even into our adult years, we form these neural maps. These are what we would say patterns of interaction, patterns of how I see you. And so we do things so habitually, patternistically, that we do things without even thinking. So for example, I'd like you to brush your teeth. Ready? So you get your hand up. You ready? Do you have it up? Okay, great. Thank you. You got it up. We're brushing. Schwa. Okay, how you doing there? Right? You're just fine, right? Now I want you to try to brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Ow, that hurt, right? Those gums are getting hurt. Because what? You're not used to the angles. You're not used to moving that hand that way. And in truth, these neural maps or neural patterns have been established. So if you do it with your dominant hand, you do it without even thinking. You do it with your non-dominant hand, and you have to think. These neural maps that we form about people and relationships and our identity, they're formed and they continue to be reinforced over time. And why is this a big deal? Because some of these neural maps, where do I belong? Will you be there for me? And who am I and where do I fit? These foundational questions, they don't ever go away. But once we have an idea of who we are, then we continue to nurture that identity. But what happens if that identity is I don't belong, I don't fit? Oh, I'm the anxious one, I'm the spoiled one. We start to fit into these niches, and suddenly we don't even question anymore, oh yeah, I'm the geek, I'm the nerd. And you can start to see how we form this identity around our experiences. The consequence is, if we don't ever have anything to interrupt that, we can form an identity and get lost in it, and people around us don't even know. Now, if I was to invite you to say, what core beliefs do I think my child has about themselves? You might be surprised at how accurate you are because you've heard your child say it over and over. I'm not kind of social, or I don't do things like that. Or I'm not that smart, I don't do well in math. You hear it, right? You hear that belief that they've kind of started to adopt, that identity formation is already sinking in, so to speak. And once they've accepted those fundamental beliefs, that's how they feel about themselves. And as parents, we want to observe that and help them question and keep an open mind into who their identity really is.